Hello everyone, welcome to ReactionsTV 2.0. My name is Dede. Today I'm going to do Riverdale Season 2, Episode 1. And I'm so excited to get into this because I just recently finished Season 1, probably like a month ago. And I have been waiting for this. I'm so happy that I did react to Season 1 because this show was one of the best shows that came out in 2017. And I'm so excited that I got into it. And I am a little nervous. I did not see anything leading up to Season 2. So I didn't see any promos. I didn't see any stills, any pictures, anything. So I don't know anything that's going to happen or any teasers or anything. So I am nervous because I read the title of this episode and it's chapter 14, A Kiss Before Dying. And I hope that Archie's father did not die. Like, that would be devastating. So he was one of the nice people that was in that town. So I would hate to see him die. So I'm ready to get into this season. I'm so excited. So here we go.
Meanwhile, Archie Andrews, who doesn't even have a driver's license yet, is at this very moment careening down the streets of Riverdale, trying to outrace death.
Please don't die. Please do not die. Please do not die.
I'm right here. Okay. Right here. Right here. Dad, we have to take the picture.
The ceremony starts.
No. Don't be having flashbacks. No.
You didn't live to see this day. Don't you
What?
remember? Pops?
Everybody down!
I believe that Veronica's father has something to do with it, but it may not be as simple as that.
There isn't any new information. The dad's in surgery. He's gonna be there for a while. Archie, have you spoken to your mother about any of this yet?
No, I haven't called her. I'll be right back.
I can't help but wonder if your South Side associates had anything to do with what happened to Fred.
Come on now, not there. I'm so nervous.
Actually, Mom, we're in trouble here. I don't know what's gonna happen, Mom, but I think you should come here as soon as you can in case we have to say goodbye.
You know what else that just came to my mind? What if, and I know that she may be a sweetheart or whatever, but they want to throw us a little curveball, right? So what if Archie's mother has something done to Archie's father because you know she wanted Archie to come back to live with her in Chicago? So what if that's going to be the curveball, that it wasn't Veronica's father that had something to do with it, that it was actually Archie's mother? I know I may be off, but I'm just thinking. I'm just trying to...
Dark pants and a dark jacket. Anything on the jacket? Symbol or signet?
You mean like a snake?
No, it was just a jacket. No snake.
And the ski mask that he had on?
No, it's not a ski mask.
Oh,
It's a
he's
hood,
still the
black
sheriff?
hood, homemade, like he'd cut the eyes out himself.
It's crazy because the kids, they not kids, they teenagers in the show, but they solved that case last year all by themselves.
There are things that I'm not good at. Grief, bedside vigils, comforting boyfriends.
Okay, well, that's the old Veronica talking.
Old Veronica would have bolted by now, but new Veronica doesn't want to let Archie down.
And you won't.
My dad told me that he and Mrs. Lodge fired the serpents they had working on their crew. I know your dad vouches for them, but what if one of them was pissed off enough to do something? Let me see what I can find out. Thanks, bro.
Here are your dad's clothes and personal belongings, everything he had on him.
Okay, well, yet another reason to go. You can get your dad a change of clothes. Veronica will go with you, right, Pete?
We'll hold the fort down here. Archie, try not to worry. Your dad is strong stock. He's a fighter. Fred Andrews isn't one to leave unfinished business behind.
Please do not be the big mystery this season of who killed Fred Andrew. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Archie, what are you doing?
Go off Vegas.
Like that? You look like you're auditioning for a teen reboot of The Shining. No, you take your shower. I'll walk in.
Veronica, have you ever walked a dog in your life?
Probably not.
I've had dogs walk for me. Does that count?
Oh, they're just so cute together.
I was wondering about when you said the serpents had my back. Does that courtesy extend to a guy who's like my brother? And a man who's like a second father to me?
What do you need?
Someone has to have heard something about what went down at Pop's.
Lock some heads. Let you know.
Archie? You okay?
Okay. Fine.
Thought you might want some tea.
We didn't. Jughead and I didn't do it, if that's what you were asking.
Wait,
He told me he loved me.
wait, what? Jughead Jones said I love you? Mister, I'm weird, I'm a weirdo.
And I told him I loved him back. And then things got complicated. And my boyfriend may be joining the serpents kind of way.
Betty, no. No way. I mean, did you learn nothing from me, Joaquin?
What's going on? Is that your mom? What happened?
Oh, haven't you heard? There was a terrible fire at Thornhill last night. I might have perished if not for Mommy's heroics.
Oh my God, is this the apocalypse?
After my ordeal at Sweetwater River, I was asleep when the fire started. They think it was a breeze knocking over a lit candle catching the curtains. Mommy got home from the Jubilee and rushed headlong into the blaze, risking her life to save mine. Unfortunately, she suffered third-degree burns and acute smoke inhalation.
That didn't happen though. Who is that? Is that really her mother? Last time we seen her mother, she was hitting her from the back during that incredible song, Believer by Imagine Dragon. Yes, this song was everything.
Wallet.
Everything that is important to my dad is in that wallet. He doesn't go anywhere without it.
For all we know, it's that Pops.
Why did you even open the bag? Veronica, I didn't ask you to come. I didn't even want to come here. And gee, just forget it. Just go.
He's hurting right now, Veronica. Just don't go.
I'm sorry, no.
What?
I'm sorry, but I'm not going.
There you go.
I'm not going anywhere.
Great move.
All of them have a history of armed robbery or some other violent crime. So you feeling up for this? One step forward.
Whoa, you should know who that is. He got some those eyes are very...
Andrew's wallet is missing. We're thinking it might be at Pop's. That or the guy who shot Fred might have it.
Well, if it's just some rando robbing Pops, then he probably took the money and then got rid of the wallet.
But if you ask me, people have grudges. People have enemies. I mean, think of where we live. Fathers are killing their sons. It's entirely conceivable this was a hit.
Okay, or the wallet's just at Pops, so we'll check it out.
Could have been a hit. It could have been.
Jughead said that what happened to Mr. Andrews may have been a hit. But who would be evil enough to do that, and why?
And because you are so determined to paint your father as a villain, you assume he must have put a hit on Fred Andrews. Brilliant.
Not him. You.
Disrespect will no longer be tolerated. Not by me, and certainly not by your father when he comes home.
No, I should slap you for what you're insinuating. But I'm not a violent person.
I'm not liking that. In season 1, she was nothing like this. Lord, I guess she's going to go darker this season. I don't know.
And so are the Pussycats. We're sending your dad our prayers and giving him as many of our 9 lives as he needs.
Thanks, Josie.
I'm much cash did the creep end up taking, Pop?
Not a penny.
I knew it. What kind of thief shoots up a joint and then doesn't take a single dollar bill?
He wasn't a thief. Over the years, this place has been robbed many times. Bricks through the windows even during the riots. It's like the angel of death had come to Riverdale.
Jeez, Pop. Lighten up. Sound like the cranky old guy in the Friday the 13th movies.
Right.
But last night, when you put on the serpent jacket, it meant something, Chuck.
Betty, I'm not a serpent, okay? That's might be my dad's life, but it's not mine.
What about your soon-to-be foster family? They're from the South Side. If they have
I forgot all about that.
My dad is going away for a long-ass time. Wearing that jacket and riding his bike, living in the trailer,
Might bring him close. Yeah.
does mean something.
If you tell anyone the truth about what happened with the fire, tell everyone about what really happened in the barn with Daddy. Henceforth, if you breathe, it is because I give you air. If you drink, it is because I poured your cup myself. And if you move, it is quietly and with my blessing. Things are going to be different now, Mommy.
Oh.
Better.
Her mother was a piece of work though, but whoo, Cheryl just gave me chills right there. I don't know. Why would she run back in the house to leave it alone?
After the guy fired, I should have rushed to my dad straight away. I should have tackled the guy, but I was paralyzed. And he held his gun to my head, and I just closed my eyes. I don't know how long. Long enough for the guy to have taken my dad's wallet, I guess. I was a coward.
He had orders. He had orders not to kill Archie.
Cheryl, what are you doing?
Paying you back for saving me at Sweetwater River. You gave me the kiss of life, Archie Andrews. Now I've given it to your dad.
No, this title, A Kiss Before Dying, she just gave him a kiss. I'm not ready for this.
I've been thinking about what I can say to you, Dad. I kind of started imagining
How
what
much
we
is
would have talked
left?
about at Pops this morning if things hadn't gone to hell. You would have asked me about Veronica. I would have told you how crazy I am about her. Can you hear me?
Please stay alive. I mean, it's not over yet. It's not over yet, so don't get too happy just to get disappointed, but I'm so happy about that.
That's fair enough.
Jug? What you said at Pops. I heard you. Whatever you need to do or explore, I support you.
What the hell, guys? What is this?
But not like you asked. This guy was holding court at the White Worm. Talking about how Freddie Andrews was gonna let Hiram Lodge's bitch run the show. Fire his crew, then it's good he was gut shot. With or without the jacket. You're serpent.
Shots fired.
I came home early to surprise you. And imagine my surprise when you weren't here to greet me.
I've changed. You have no idea. The question is, have you?
If you.
By the way, in case either of you were wondering, Mr. Andrews woke up. He's going to make it. I know we're all really happy about that.
Once Mrs. Andrews got to town, and Mr. Andrews was back at home recovering in his own bed, he made a promise, a vow, to protect his father from harm. And as long as the man in the black hood was out there in the night, Archie intended to keep that promise. never imagining that the angel of death was stalking different streets tonight in the small town of Greendale, just on the other side of Sweetwater River.
How's that, Miss Grande?
Very good. You're making wonderful progress, Ben.
Do you come by tomorrow then?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? I didn't. What in the world? I was about to say, what if one of her students or something had did it? What? Is it her husband? Mrs. Grande's husband? My mind is going all over the place. But you know what? I still will say this was a great season premiere, by the way. It was great. But I will still say that the obvious choice for who shot Fred would be Veronica's father. And that's everyone's choice, I guess, after last season. But I'm going for this curveball. I think that they are trying to throw us a curveball. It's going to be someone that we know, of course, or someone that we have heard of. But I think that it could be Archie's mother. Right now. It will change because this show had me so confused last season in a good way. But I just could not pinpoint who killed Jason. I just couldn't. They went everywhere, and it definitely did throw me off because I'm usually good at, figuring out things. But right now, my first choice would be Archie's mother, and the reason being is because Archie's mother last season wanted him to move back to Chicago with her. So I'm thinking, and one of the reasons why is because the shooter did not shoot Archie. Like, if it was Veronica's father, I don't think that he would have cared if he would have shot and killed Fred, or if he would have hurted Archie for that matter. They just don't seem like the type to care one way or another. Even if it is his daughter, it don't matter. But for the mother to do it, she will specifically tell that shooter, do not touch my son. So even though putting the gun up to his head, I don't know, just probably to scare him so that the father could bleed out even more or longer, I guess. But then also on top of that, the killer went after Mrs. Grande. And we all know that last season, Mrs. Grande and Archie had an affair. So if the mother found that out, she will want something to be done about her as well, if you get what I'm saying. So that's why I think that she's number one on my suspect list, just because no one else besides, of course, Veronica's father makes sense. And I'm not sure they are going to go down that lane. Now, unless it's someone that we are going to meet in the middle of the season that we don't know yet, of course. Again, I missed the show because of my foursome. I love Archie, Veronica, Bughead, which is Betty and Jughead. Of course, y'all know that. I miss them so much. And the one thing that I loved about last season is that friendship. It just showed true friendship, and that's what I'm getting from this episode. But what is worrying me for the future is and I hope it do not break them up. Jughead, he basically is a serpent, whether he wants to or not, whether he agrees to it or not. He is a serpent because his father is one, so they are going to treat him like one. So Betty may not like that, or it may be too extreme, or they may go too far with things. Like in this episode, I think if Betty would have found that out, then she probably would have been like, no, this is too far. So I'm just nervous for their relationship in the future because I'm scared that Betty just might be like, no, I'm done Like, you know, I can't deal with that. So hopefully it don't be any type of complications between them. But so far, I'm so glad. Of course, Fred, he woke up. Nothing happened to him yet, or so far. This was a great episode. Great episode. And Cheryl, she's scary. She is just scary sometimes. She's like, she loves to play on that line of good, and then she got this dark side. And last season, at the beginning, I was not sure about Cheryl. Matter of fact, I think I flat out said I did not like Cheryl. But as the season went on, I grew to like Cheryl a lot. I hope that she don't put her mother through too much torture, because that would be just completely evil, even though her mother was evil towards her. I don't know. But I'm interested what storyline Cheryl is going to play this season, because last season it was all about her family. This season it seems like it's going to be about, you know, Fred and what happened to him. So I'm just interested what Cheryl is going to bring this season, her family and everything like that, because their family is a mess, to say the least. But thank you so much for watching this episode. I so appreciate it. Thank you for watching this reaction. I mean, if you like this reaction, please give me a huge thumbs up. If you like me, please subscribe to my channel. Also, please come back next week. I will do this, and I will continue to do this because I love the first season, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy and love this season as well. Thank you so much, and have a nice day. Bye.